Good afternoon. I'm Avery Green. Welcome to the Midday Webcast. We're talking sports today with David Sanders and Ben Bolton. Hey guys. So what do you think some things that the Dogs could prove upon from last weekend versus Clemson are?
Well, last week the Dogs just straight up lost the turnover battle. Last week Georgia was given a golden opportunity when Sammy Watkins botched a punt, and we could have gone down and scored from the 30-yard line. However, Aaron Murray spots Arthur Lynch, doesn't spot the defensive end, dropping back into coverage, throws a pick. That can't happen this week. If it happens, we're doomed.
And kind of building off of that, I think penalties was a real key early in the third quarter. I mean, it was a shootout, and when you can't match their scores every time they score because of penalties, it really kind of hurts your offense.
All right, guys, my next question. Jadeveon Clowney. How can we stop him?
Well, when I look at Jadeveon Clowney, I mean, he's obviously very explosive. What I think Georgia's going to have to do is place maybe an extra tight end on the side that Jadeveon's playing just to kind of chip him so he doesn't get to Aaron Murray as fast, because if he gets to Aaron Murray, turnovers will happen.
Okay.
Well, last week against North Carolina, Jadeveon was kept at bay because North Carolina would go opposite him every time. However, people were saying this week that Jadeveon might be a little out of shape. Watch that first half. He's within a half a step every time of making that play, something that most defensive ends can't run to the other side of the field to make that tackle off a pass.
Yeah, we got to watch out for him. So, lastly, what do you think is going to happen this weekend?
The Dogs are going to have to come out strong. South Carolina, much like Clemson, is a very balanced offense. Not to mention, it's not just Jadeveon on that defense. They have playmakers all over the field, and they have a tremendous amount of speed. We'll talk more about the Georgia-South Carolina game coming out from the sports block. However, if we are able to keep Jadeveon at bay and the offense, we're able to move the ball like we did last week, we should come out hopefully with a win.
Yeah, and I think my key is urgency. Last week we played a very good Clemson team, and we lost, and people were a little upset, but we all realized it was a loss to a top 10 opponent away by 3 points. Now we go into South Carolina. It's obviously an SEC game. If we lose that, it could have implications where we don't make it to the SEC championship game, or that Georgia doesn't have a shot at the national championship. So I think coming out and playing with urgency is very important.
I agree. I think between the hedges, we got it. And catch us at 5. Thanks for joining us.